Welcome, welcome. Today on Persiviers's Grand Arcade, we are spotlighting March 28th. And on March 28th, there will be a new victim. I forgot her name. What was that lady's name? But the victim will be doing like some unique stuff. Let's see. One thing I heard that the victim is supposed to be doing is throwing like blinding bombs. Like they're supposed to be preparing like herbs at the poison station, and like she throws those out and she poisons. Oh, not poisons, but she throws those out and blinds people with that. Another thing I was hearing is that she can take those herbs and like, I guess it like she can like booby trap the blood in some kind of way. Now I'm not sure how that booby trap works. Is the booby trapped in where it's like when somebody goes to collect the blood, they get like, the blinding effect or whatever, or they get stunned or knocked down or whatever, or it's like the booby trap effect, like when you feed the blood to grandpa that's been booby trapped, will it like knock grandpa out, or will it have like the reverse effect on the grandpa levels? I don't know. But one aspect of it that you probably could control is the blinding effect, right? Because then you'd have to like make like a bill for like being stunned and things of that nature, right? So right now I'm running a blood bill for Leatherface. It's actually pretty good because nobody sees it coming, because nobody plays Leatherface with a blood build. Well, he can't even get max blood. He gets like 5 points off from max, and that's me trying my dangest to my darnest, dangitness. I don't know. Did I just make up a word? Probably. But but yeah. It's an effective build as long as there's not a lot of people using it, and there's not. So yeah, blood build Leatherface works. Somebody might be like an Anna character and like tanking shots, because they're like, oh, I'm going to distract you and tank shots from you. Come on, Leatherface, I'll tank some shots. And that person won't even realize that, you're just gathering blood. Now you're about to go put blood in Grandpa. Yeah, you messed up. But, yeah, it's a pretty good strategy. I always think that the best strategies are the ones that people never see coming, and this is one of those strategies. Is blood build for Leatherface. Let's see. As far as Leatherface goes, let me see. You probably want to run some of this stun stuff, right? Because there are perks specific for characters being stunned. Let's see. After being stunned, you deal 10% extra damage for 20 seconds. That might not be too bad. But then again, won't they be stunning you in order to get away from you? I don't think you're going to be able to take advantage of that too much, right? So this Savager is probably... Let me see. Oh, wait. But it can get up to 40 seconds, though. So you may be able to catch up with them. 20 extra damage for 40 seconds. That may be it right there. Yeah, go ahead and put that one there, because when you level that up. Yes, sir, when you level that up. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me not do that on the blood build. Which one was this one? Okay, this one was just straight up and down, kicking butt. But with this one, you can't, what does this say? Your damage increased by 10% from carrying full blood back. I think on this one, I probably wouldn't want to do a blood build. I probably wouldn't want to put points in the blood. Because why? Because will you be actually no? Because with this kind of build, you're not feeding Grandpa with this kind of build. No, you're not. You're really not. Yeah, put all that into the other attribute. Let's see. Oh, it's 2 leftover points. Yeah, might as well. Let's see. So this was like a super melee build. Blood build, super melee. We got Val and rough cut. It's actually pretty good. Let's see. This is more of a tracker build, like, oh, you hit me, okay, now I know where you are. So when they backstab Leatherface, boom, they get tracked. They fall down a well, boom, Leatherface can track them. So with this one, they hit Leatherface, the entire family can track them. With this one, they fall down a well, Leatherface can track them. Let's see. Yeah, down a rabbit hole is a really good perk because it can take any non-tracker and turn them into a tracker. As long as there are people willing to jump down wells. Let's see. So I think the build should look something like this. Let's see. Let's see. If they're running away from you, they're probably not going to jump. If they're stunning you to get away from you, they're probably not jumping down a well. They're probably running off and hiding somewhere. So down a rabbit hole, it probably won't be what they're looking for once they hit you with that stun move. This right here is specifically to counter like the stun effects, right? Or to like not necessarily a counter. What's the word I'm looking for? But it's what you do. It's actually the follow-up to being stunned, which you probably will get stunned a lot when that new character pops up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's gonna happen a lot. The new character, it'll probably be somewhat squishy because they're not reliant. Their ability to survive isn't because of how tough they are. Their ability to survive is them gathering things and throwing it at you, right? So I'm gonna throw this little stun bomb at you. So I'm gonna be honest with you, that person probably will get a bodyguard. Like a lot of times you'll see like a Connie with like some Anna and Leland bodyguards, or like Danny with some Anna and Leland bodyguards. This person that they're bringing out on the 28th, probably will get bodyguards. And you know what works really good on those people? That's right. Pure damage. So if you got like something like this that translates into pure damage, 7 seconds, 1 HP, 7 seconds, that's 7 points of HP right there. 7 hit points. Slowly over time. Let's see. Leatherface isn't really all that sneaky because of the loud chainsaw, so I don't think we'll be using this one so much. Maybe that one. Because look, my stamina's gonna recharge faster. It's gonna recharge faster. 80%, right? Hey, not bad. Once I get this one leveled up to level 3, I'll be dealing 20% more damage for 40 seconds. So that's just enough time to catch back up with those people and deal that extra damage that they triggered on your perks. Let's see. And of course, you want your savagery all the way up. Wait a minute, let me think about this. Actually, yeah, that's the way I want it. Run it like that. And this is what I'll be looking. This is what I say a Leatherface build should look like. This should be like a typical build going up against the new character. And if they don't have rough cut, they have other things kind of sort of like rough cut. There's one called serrated. If you're using Nancy, I would probably suggest poison claws. Oh, actually, I think my build I have right now will be great for that. I'll show y'all when I get to it. Let's see. And let's see. This is my skill tree. I pretty much keep it the same for Leatherface. Pretty much. So here's one build to counter that lady. That's the new victim that's going to be coming out that can blind family members. Here's what I have for Leatherface right now. Yeah, for someone who's going to be blinding people the way that they are, I would say a blood build may be something to turn the tides against them. I don't know, because I've heard things about them doing things with the blood buckets to booby trap them in some kind of way. So I'm not sure how that works, but I don't know. Depending on what they do to booby trap it, this may or may not be good for that. We'll have to see once the character comes out. Let's see, for cook. Of course, cook is my main blood build guy. If I want a guy to go to with a blood build, cook's my man. But we're not talking about blood builds today. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is this is a savagery build for cook that I put together. We got big swings. Oh, first of all, we got the maxed out savagery. First things first. We got the big swings and Valiant. And then we have the blood runner. So you got these two that multiply damage in savagery. And these are, so we got two big savagery multipliers, and we got something to deal with the exacerbated consumption of stamina that big swings comes with. It's a ridiculous amount of stamina consumption. This kind of balances it out a little bit, because if you see reduces, let's see, stamina consumption is reduced by what, 15% when carrying a half full vial of blood. So you only need half your blood maximum. Let's see. Yeah, only half of your blood's maximum level needs to be filled up. And so attacks are 200% more costly once you get it leveled up all the way. But right now I'm at 250. It's a whopper, man. It's a whopper. Even leveled up all the way to level 3, it's a whopper. But this makes it a little bit more bearable. So yeah, we got big swing and Valiant, really big damage multipliers. These things are really good. I don't think I'm gonna change my cook build around too much, because my cook's blood build is kind of like a shoe-in for like slaughterhouse. And then let's see. This is pretty good for like Nancy's house. So this is kind of like my Nancy house cook, slaughterhouse cook. They're both big stages, big annoying stages that you can get lost in, and a lot of people lobby dodge when they see those big stages like that. This cook has two builds that I use for those stages. Works really well. Because in Nancy's house, I can't really utilize the blood buckets and get to Grandpa sometimes really well, because they're putting a lot of pressure on the house. So I gotta stay there at the house. And since I'm there at the house, I might as well do a lot of damage, because Nancy's house is actually a really big stage. And cook's really slow, so whatever hits I can get on them, they better make a dent. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'll be changing my cook build, just because these two builds are really good for like two different stages that can be a nuisance if you're not prepared for them. Let's see. Will I be touching my hitchhiker build? Let's see. Looks like we have some stuff for it. Let's see. As far as being stunned as the hitchhiker goes. Let's see. As the hitchhiker, you probably want to deal a lot of damage in a short amount of time. Because once they're in your trap, hold on. Okay. It's like once they're in your trap, you may find that the new victim is gearing up to pull a stun move on you once you go in for the kill, right? So you probably want to be able to hit them really hard and really fast. Alright, so when below a 15 stamina, you deal increased damage. Sounds good to me. This gives you 7 extra points in savagery. Sounds good. And this is a damage multiplier. I like it. Yeah, so you probably don't want to do a whole bunch of prolonged chasing. You want to be able to hit them quick and hard and fast. I'm not sure how the stun move is going to act when you're in the middle of a fight with somebody, though. The close encounter, the grappling, I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. But since we're all going all out savagery with this one, let's go ahead and put a grandpa perk on top of that to maximize the capabilities of that. Actually, let's leave this one here. Of course, whenever you put big swings on something, you want to put as many points in the savagery as possible. You want to max it out if possible. The more savagery you have, the better your big swings works. It's just how it works. The less savagery you have, the worse big swings is for your build. So make sure you get it up there. So when that character comes into play, I'll be using Hitchhiker's high damage builds. And let's see. Should probably invest in a stun build as well. And then I would say this works really well. Venom, 30 points of HP is really something. So I would probably say Nobody Escapes Hell would go good with this. Because once you've been stunned, they're probably going to try to go for an exit. You don't want them to go. You don't want them to have an easy time getting out of that exit. You just don't. And so for this one, you probably want to go endurance first. Why? Let's see. Endurance determines family's total stamina capacity along with stamina drain, regeneration rate, and melee attack. Okay, never mind. Probably don't. You probably don't. Okay, so for this one, we probably want more of an even build as far as stamina and savagery. So we got 8 points left. Let's see. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. I think that's a pretty good deal right there. Actually, after being stunned, stamina regenerates faster. So, yeah, we can put that all in the savagery, can't we? Yeah, just put all the extra attributes into savagery, and yeah, that'll work. And as far as my hitchhiker goes, we got this. This is my build right here. I stack these. These do stack. Some don't, but these do. Let's see. We've got bleed damage to take advantage of the extra holding time. So the longer I hold them, the more they bleed. And while they're bleeding in that trap, they're also taking damage from venom. Right? So it's like super effective. It really is. And then there's also base damage from the trap, which they're going to take extra damage as soon as they land in the trap. So it's a really good deal. Let's see. I think we're good. As far as Sissy goes, that Sport Loser stuff y'all was using, for the close encounters, that's probably not going to work when someone hits you with a stun bomb. So let's see. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how well this build is going to be for me. Prolonged encounters are probably going to be interrupted by stun bombs, and so I probably won't be able to chase as well as I used to chase people and then tag them as many times as I could tag them, especially with easily tuckered out and then an extra couple of points into endurance. So that one probably won't work as well as it used to. Not with those stun bombs being tossed. So let's see. Okay, I basically did the same thing. I just replaced like the blood bucket. Yeah, I just replaced what I replaced efficient herbalist, I think. Yeah, I either replace efficient herbalist or tuckered out, huh? Or both. if that bomb does affect stamina, if it drains stamina, something like fired up will probably come in handy, you know. But if it doesn't, then there's always things to figure out. But like I said, those perks with the circle and stars around them, they work really good. So incorporate those into your builds just in general and see how those play out for you when the stun bomb lady comes to town. Let's see, as far as Johnny goes, I got the same kind of deal with Johnny. Whereas I didn't put the easily tuckered out because I didn't have access to it, but I did have access to something which is pretty good, Blood Runner. So we put on the scout, and we got the Blood Runner to reduce stamina consumption, and we had extra points put into endurance, in which once you get maxed out in endurance, you put the rest of those points into what? Savagery. So it works out. You can max out one stat in order to put extra attributes into another stat. It works. Yeah, these are pretty good alternates for my build. Let's see, we have Nancy here. This is what I'm talking about when I say you need a high damage build, right? High savagery build to do as much damage as possible in a short amount of time. This works really well with Nancy, and I'll show you why. First things first, we got a bread and butter attribute here for savagery builds. Is feral just gives you, like, at maximum it gives you 7 extra points in savagery. So that's a really good thing to have that. Especially if you need the extra 7 to max out your savagery. Let's see. We got this one here. Punishment. Let's see. After finding a victim in a hiding spot, 50 extra points of damage will be dealt, which is really good for it's really good for Nancy, because Nancy's special ability is to find out where people are. So she finds people in hiding spots more often than anybody else. So it's really good that she can have that extra 50 points of damage. And then say extra 50 points of savagery. It's that extra 50 points of damage. It's pure damage. So as soon as you get hit with that, boom, 50 points. 50 points gone. Let's see. Here is Blood Banker. That's good, so that when you do find somebody, you have extra points. You have extra blood points. And so you can go ahead and fill up. You know how when you kill somebody, it fills up your tank in blood. So you just take that blood right on to Grandpa. A 30% increase in blood points. Not bad. Let's see. Yeah, you definitely want this because you want to be able to sneak up on them, right? You don't want them running before you get there. You want to be able to sneak up on them, man. So sneak up on them with this perk and hit them in the head with 50 points of damage. It's not bad. Let's see. And of course, you always want to have clear vision when Nancy's perk. You always want to select clear vision. Let's see. Okay, this was like an alternate I was trying out. Honestly, I don't think that this build needs an alternate. I think you put any alternate on here, it's not going to be as good. I don't know. Maybe if you wanted to do something besides feed Grandpa, maybe you switch this out for something. But other than that, no, nope. I mean, what would you switch it out for? A blood runner? She's not all that fast, so you're only going to be able to get a few hits off on those people. I'm just being honest with you. You're just going to get a few hits off on those people because Nancy is not a fast character. You want to be fast and hit hard, then you're going to reduce the quality of the melee build. It's not going to be as powerful. So, it is what it is. You want to get off a couple of hits real quick, short and sweet, so they don't have enough time to boom you with those stun bombs. Yeah. And I guess that concludes this stream. I want to say thank you so much for joining. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to love your life. And with that, I'm out. Peace.